Hi everyone and welcome back to How to IT. I'm Belle and today we're going to be talking about the Surface Laptop Studio after 1 month. Let's get into it. So the Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio is a very versatile laptop. I've owned it for about a month now and it is just performing great since the day that I got it. Like the trackpad, the keyboard, the screen, it just all comes together in like the ultimate laptop package. It's amazing. So I actually went away on holidays for around about a week and a half and I had to do all my work, uni work, YouTube, everything on this laptop for a week and a half. The only thing I missed about my desktop was the 3 screens. I didn't feel like it was lacking any power or I couldn't do certain things like with my other laptops I've owned. I would always just get so frustrated and then just say, you know what, I'm just going to do it on my desktop. So when I went on vacation, I actually used it on the plane. I tried to take photos, but I just couldn't because there was someone sitting next to me. But yeah, it sat on the tray table very well on the plane. I still had room to move and I could still type comfortably. I think this is a good size. Like I used to have a 15-inch laptop before and it was the traditional 16:9 and it was very long. It was so heavy that I just never took it out of my bag when I was on a plane, because I just felt like if I put it on a tray table, it's gonna like break the tray table. It was just so heavy. So I also used studio mode. So studio mode is when you bring the screen forward like that. You see that there? And this was a really great angle for the plane watching movies. I downloaded a couple from Netflix and I also used the earphone jack with my earbuds and it worked really, really well. So I was really happy about that. So another thing, when you go through airports in Australia, they make you take all your laptops and devices out of your bag and then place them on those trays. I was like so worried that this was going to get all scratched up and just worse for wear after that trip. But surprisingly, oh, it's got my fingerprints on it, but it still looks great. Like I can't see any major scratches. So it's held up really well. So let's talk about the lapability. I think that's a word. I don't know. So this, I don't know, just because like it's got a wider footprint than my previous laptop, and I felt my previous laptop it was just too big to fit comfortably on my legs, and I just felt like it just kept on trying to fall off. When I have this in my lap though, it just feels secure. And like these, it's probably not intentional, these little pads here and here just help keep the device on your lap. Like, you can even move around and it's still there, you know, it just doesn't go anywhere. It's great. I also feel when it is on your lap, the distance from your hands to the keyboard is still nice. Like, you don't feel like you're like typing like this, but you don't feel like you're like this either. I also use a laptop stand mainly when I'm drawing on this device on my lap. Sometimes, you know, I just, at the end of the day, you know, put the TV on, watch some random stuff on YouTube and just sit and draw and colour in, and yeah, it's really nice for that too. Waking up is like instant. Yeah, Windows Hello is just instant. As soon as it recognises your face, you're in and back to whatever you were doing before. While I was away on holidays, I also took this through its paces through gaming. I haven't really tried to play like AAA titles like Cyberpunk 2077, like high performance games yet. I'm mainly stuck to Dinkum, which is still in beta at the time of recording this video. I also played Monster Hunter Rise with a controller, an Xbox controller, and that worked really, really well. I actually used it in the tent position when I was playing with a controller. And I also played some Warframe, both with the keyboard and the controller. So yeah, it was an okay experience gaming while I was away on vacation. Previously, I would only be gaming on my Switch or my phone. So it was great being able to game while I was away. I do want to put this through its paces though and test a wide range of games and see how it performs, if I have to put any settings and stuff down. So that will be a later video. So let's talk about some of the problems I've had within the first month of using this device. So I was in the lounge room just doing some work on my laptop and I got your battery is running low warning. I said, oh, okay, well, work done for the day. And I went up to my room and put it on charge. So when I put it on charge the first time, it was down to around about 10%. And so I went back 15 minutes later just to see what the percentage was after 15 minutes of charging. And it was down to 5%. I'm like, that doesn't compute. So I unplugged it and plugged it back in, but it didn't seem to like register that the charging cable was actually connected and it wasn't charging. So I turned it off and left it for around about 15 minutes, came back, put it on charge, didn't turn it on, just put it on charge for around about half an hour, turned it back on and it was up to 50% or something like that after that. So that was kind of weird. It freaked me out because I was on holidays and I didn't have any of my tools if I needed to fix it or anything like that, and it was my only computer. So yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking. So I actually also Googled the problem that I had with this. And a lot of other people on Reddit had the same problem and they did the same thing that I did and it fixed it. No one is really sure why it happened or what caused it. It just bizarre. The other problem that I had with this laptop is the camera just absolutely disappeared. The inbuilt camera is a 1080p and it looks pretty good on Zoom and Teams calls and everything. That's the majority of my use case. And also Windows Hello. So I opened my laptop as normal, and all of a sudden it just said, "Device not detected, please enter your PIN." And I said, "That's odd." And so I went to device manager, and camera wasn't there. So I actually went into the Surface app. On every Surface device has a Surface app, and it's like your own device manager type thing. So I went on there, I recalibrated it and reset it, and it came back. Not really sure why it went away. Don't know if there was an update that just messed with it a little bit. Not sure at all. But yeah, that is my 1 month review for the Surface Laptop Studio. I still absolutely love this device, and I will continue to use it and share my experiences as I do. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my insight to the Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the next video. So the Microsoft Surface Duo, no, that's the phone.